And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I am glad you're here, and I'm glad my glasses are there. And I'm going to grab an OXO omelet turning spatula. Same old, on the link underneath, on the blue link that says Amazon underneath the video. If you shop there, it's at no added cost to you, and it helps me out. And I really appreciate it. And a lot of people did it in 2019, and I want to thank them all. Thank you, thank you. That reminds me of a Little Caesars commercial. Thank you, thank you. Anyway, I'm not advocating for anyone, so. Although I'd like OXO to call me, because I do love selling their spatulas. I think I probably deserve, like, most spatulas sold by one person award. Or because of me, because I'm the one that discovered this thing. Not that anybody knows that, but everybody's using it, so that's cool. It's the most ultimate convenient tool I know of. My grandfather owned a lumber company, so I have tools and building things in my blood, and I like tools. I don't know if he was artistic. I really didn't know him. So I have paint left from my last endeavor, which was actually paint left from the endeavor before that. But what I did was I put my canvas aside. Did I? Yeah. And I left you with dead space. And I grabbed my dustpan and I put white gloss enamel from Folk Art in there, which is what this is right here. And as I did that, I was very pleased with my results. And I don't have a lot of paint left in here, but I do have an idea of what would make me happy from the last painting. So I'm going to do that as much as possible. Even if I have to shovel it out. Maybe a little more of everything I like. And a little more of that too. Oh, sideways even. Okay, I'm going to move some bottles out of the way. Put my torch back where it belongs. Get ready to, not hook the turntable on my shirt. Throw a little bit more of that on top of there. See if there's one more color I want. Could it be copper? Could it be blue? Could it be purple? I think it's this, which is another purple. Yeah, I know. And then I think the black is something I want. Probably want gold too, but I can always add that. Well, I say that, and then I see the pink. And I'm going to put that right down over here, because it's not too full. Grab a new shovel. Shovels come from the dollar store in season. In Florida, they're year-round, which is nice. And I am going to put my things that I find that need to go in the bucket. I really wanted to use that dustpan, but I think I'm just going to grab another scoopful of paint. See that huge lump right in the center? That is a neon, that purple is a neon from Folk Art, and it dries burgundy unless you use it with white. I have tweezers, I know I do, and even though I love that colorful lump, it needs to go away. Because it's huge! And I don't know where it came from, but it probably came from, right inside the... Let's see if I can spread those without annihilating everything I like about it. I keep talking about chain and balloon rolls and such, but... And I'm going to add, where I see I'm out of orange, I'm going to add some back in again. I have some tremendous color combinations here. Time to just grab some more. I think a little more turquoise is going to make me happy because it's not really showing. You can add anything you want, as long as you don't have big paint chips hanging off the tool you use to integrate with. I don't use any silicone in my work, in my paint mixes, but I do use GAC 800 if I want to keep my paint heavy. Then I do that. Because it keeps it from cracking when it dries, which is something I never really cared for. Some people don't mind it, but I'm not one of them. I want my paint to not crack. I just want to tip that and let my shovel drain. I don't want to lose much of anything. I really want to just play with the torch for a second and then decide what I'm going to do, because the torch will release some cells. It will also it will start to firm up the paint a little bit. I don't want a lot, and that might not be such a bad thing to release any bubbles. I want to do something because I can. Because I want to, and there are my tweezers, and that's a good thing. Especially if I don't flip them back in. So I want to dip my chain right in. I really want to play with that white satin enamel, to tell you the truth. I think I'm going to give myself a chance, because I can always cover it up. I keep calling it satin and it's gloss. But I want to see what it does with the black. Because again, the name of my first book, under Show More, on the Amazon link. I think I'm going to do that again. Right there. Very tempted to do it somewhere else, but I think I'm going to put that aside for a minute. Actually, I'm going to throw it in the bucket so I'm not tempted. And then go back to using my paint, which I still want more orange. Which means I'm going to go right over here. Let it flow right down over the edge. Do some weird stuff. Let's see if I've got any lumps I can pull out. I don't really see any too much. This is sweet. I really like this. I'm going to grab some colors that are looking not as fresh as I'd like them to. And let them drain out of the shovel as far as they'll go. Seems to be quite a bit of paint in there. We've got a microburst coming. Please, painting, stay put. Alright, I like that. Matter of fact, I like it so much I might do another one. Let's just spiral that center right out. I am so not done with this painting. Yes, I am. I'm dripping all the way. I'm going to do it some more too. And then contemplate on whether I want to, what I want to do. Because I'm thinking, might be cool to do a few more things. Like that. Neat. I've got gorgeous purple paint. And I'm pouring little ribbons right over some incredibly beautiful cells. I'm not sure how I feel about that right now. Darn. Just clean up my little extra drags. I think I can push those right over the edge. I don't have so many beautiful colors left in here anymore that I maybe want to chance it. And I've got quite a few skins, lumps. So I am pretty sure that that's about as done as I need to be, with the possible exception of going ahead and giving myself permission to get right in there with my purple. And then maybe the same thing with the white. And if I don't like it down here with the white, I'll add some black, because I think that will work. This white is going to be shiny, and that's going to be okay with me. I'm going to add a couple spirals in here. And maybe some of that black. I think I want this to go right up that way. And then right through there. And that's not bothering me. I said I wanted some gold in here, and I think I'm going to do a little gold. And a little black, if I remember. Where did I want that black? I think I wanted it right over here. Ooh, and it's plugged just enough. It's got a huge hole in it, so when it comes out like this, it's a great favor to me, actually. Especially when I see a lump. A large lump. I got 1 minute and 50 seconds left. That's so cool. So I should start now by asking you, please give me a thumbs up if you wouldn't mind. It helps me out. Get better seen on YouTube. I think I'm going to do that on the other side too. Just going to wind that right in there. Yep, that doesn't bother me. Looks like it's going to sink, like the white enamel is going to swallow it. So I'm going to put bigger drops. Yep, I don't mind that a bit. Or that. I don't think that they're going to stay, but I like it. What do I want? I want something down here to come right back and bring that eye down. And I've got some turquoise and I'm feeling it. And that timer's going to go off in a second. I think I might like some of that turquoise elsewhere. So we'll see in a minute what I might want to do. So that's 2 minutes for me to tell you I've got Facebook groups that you've heard about. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation for students, Expressionist Art Studio Gallery totes and more if you're interested in shopping. I think I need some more turquoise somewhere else too. Darn. That'll help. If you share my videos, you help me out. If you leave me a comment, you help me out. The biggest help you can give me is watching more of the video. The longer you watch, the more likely the algorithm is to allow me to stay part of the YouTube gig. So I'm wondering what I'm going to add to that turquoise to make it more interesting. And it seems to me it could be white, but I think I just went a little past my comfort zone with all of that. I want some blue or some orange to draw the eye down here. So this is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying thank you for joining me. I hope you come again. I love you guys. There's over 85,000 of you. Well, I keep saying that, but it's not true, not yet. I'm hoping one day that I'll get eventually the 85,000, but in the meantime, that helped me out. I'm pretty happy about that. That's cool. Brought me some balance I didn't think I had. I don't know what else I should add. Probably not much. If anything, some white. So check out my community board for tomorrow's video and check out my channel for playlists. And there's a lot of playlists. There's 11 lists of genres. I guess I'm going for it. Because tomorrow we will know a lot more about what white gloss enamel does when added to regular metallics and or whatever. Sorry if I'm distracted. I'm really into finding out what's going on with what I'm doing. There, I don't mind that a bit. I might have to do it again down here though. And a dot of black.